You think any actor has ever, like, of course, like, you hear, like, the horror stories of, like, what's-his-face, Artie Lang, you know what I mean? Like, breaking through, like, you know, makeup prosthesis so he could do coke between takes. Like, you've heard that story?
I used to be a big Artie fan. Like,
Artie Lang, like, had, like pig prosthesis on his face. Like, you know what I mean? Is that bloated?
You're cutting in and out, bro.
Like, fat coke dealer. Yeah, he's got the deflated nose nowadays. Because according to him, like, he snorted a piece of glass by accident that entirely cleaved, like, you know, his septum, you know what I mean, to the point where there's no, like, structural integrity. So literally, if you look at a picture of Artie Lang nowadays, it looks like there's an invisible man just holding his nose flat against his face because there's not enough structural integrity. Like, the tip of his nose.
Yep. That's why.
Have you not seen him?
Never done coke.
Go Google it real quick. Go Google it real quick.
No, I don't need
There we
that.
go.
I don't need
I'm
that.
pretty sure I'm talking.
All right, guys.
No, hold on. I'm going to do it just to make sure I know I'm talking about the right. Artie Lang nose. Yeah, coke's a hell of a drug for, like, a bunch of different reasons.
You motherfucker's going to make me drink tonight.
Yeah, the dude looks like he was permanently bopped in the face and his nose isn't, like, springing back out.
Poor guy. All right, guys. You guys ready to get going?
Yeah, poor him, but also, like, cocaine.
Love that stuff.
All right, I got to lower... It's a hell of a drug. I got to lower my fancy new Dyson that I can stick my wiener in.
Jesus Christ.
Be jealous.
Someone's yelling in my ears.
Be jealous. Be jealous, peons.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm a little excited. I'm the only one in my house. For
Oh,
like
my
a week.
God.
So I'm shitting with the door open and everything, confusing my dog with
best.
smells.
Confusing
It's not.
animals is the best.
It's not.
All right, you ready?
Well,
You
yeah.
guys ready
that.
to do a show?
I don't know. Yeah.
I thought we'd been doing the show. I only have 4 more minutes of
Play the-
material. So you better start and wrap
Play the
this show
music.
up in about like 600 seconds.
Let's go.
Rem. That's all I got
Let's
for
go,
you today.
EP Randy.
That's all Daddy
Why are you
has.
drinking Pepsi?
Because it was on sale.
Daddy doesn't have a lot.
We're broke.
Randy, you're my spirit animal.
God damn.
Get comfy. Ball toner.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 216 of the Rich Pickens of the podcast. I am your host, Rich. Feels like a real radio show. Randy runs up, stepping up his game, doing things for the show, helping out.
You have a microphone that didn't come
That's
out.
right. That microphone cost me a lot of money. Cody's here, Randy's here, we're here having fun. Lots of new ideas tonight. Let's go. Randy, executive producer. What's up, buddy?
Shout out to the lovely Amara and Svensson for listening to last week's episode.
Hell yeah.
They tweeted me on Twitter. I broke my 115-day streak.
I'm doing a shot for you
and
guys.
I'm hooked again.
Wow.
I have nothing prepared for that, but I will.
There you go. Dragon fruit strawberry refresher. Mhm. No, wait. There's a flask somewhere Amara left me. I found it. All right.
All right. Randy, if you got
How's that,
if you got any volume to bump up, buddy, if you can bump yourself up, because I can't hear you too well, but that's okay. Good to see you, my friend.
How about that?
That's much better.
You gotta say gain. You have to say gain because volume means his.
Cody,
headphones,
we're not
right?
professionals here.
You need to gain. I'm trying to make you
Okay,
professional.
we'll talk about that in a few minutes.
You wee
You're
little
lucky
cock
that's
lump.
on the agenda tonight. Okay, Cody,
We'll talk
what's
about
going
it
on with
now.
you, buddy? What's up with the ricotta cheese in your face?
Nothing. Good. Yeah, dude, it's wacky. It's wacky because it's like this like double-edged
Making me
sword.
sick.
Where like I feel better every day of my life because I like fire like, you know what I mean, like pretty much like I've already likened it to cheese and Spider-Man webbing. What else can I do for this?
Ooh.
That's enough. That's really enough. Yeah.
Pelican throat
like
slime.
nobody. No.
Yeah, I've been firing that stuff out of my face for like the last like 5 weeks because I've compounded it. This is like the combination of perfect storms because like I was on a plane, like slightly congested, and then like, you know, I get off the plane, it's like, oh, I feel fine because I don't feel anything. And it's just like, no. And then like the nerves turn back on and then you feel like shit. But the thing is, like, I've been firing tasty stuff out of my face for like this last like 6 days, and it's only been getting better. But that also inversely means I've been sick for so fucking long that I am just.
Are you wearing a mask everywhere you go, Cody?
No, because I don't go
that's
anywhere, Rob. I just sit here between podcasts.
Cody, what's your day like? Like, I'm always wondering what your day is like.
That's none of your goddamn
that's
business.
Fine. All right, Cody.
I imagine it's a lot of ETT, Rim.
It's exactly like this. It's exactly like this, man.
Yeah.
Just a lot less.
Because I started texting with Randy like at 6 a.m. Like, we're getting up, we're getting our asses moving, going to work and stuff.
I know that's when you're getting up. That's that's my like 11:50 or something.
Oh,
yeah.
It's good to see it. So we're back. We're back tonight. Okay, Randy and I have been discussing ideas for what to do tonight. So we've got some things on the agenda. Got some stories to tell. Got some things to work out. Like, you motherfuckers are keeping me podcasting, man. I wanted to quit. I wanted to quit so bad, and I got to keep going. So we really got to step up our game now. And
And when you think you're dead and out of the game, we'll hook like fucking jumper cables up to your throat.
Yeah.
Like for like, you know, every like 100th anniversary or something like that. I was like, here's Rem. You know what I mean? It'll be like, you know, what Dolly Parton's doing.
See,
now.
Randy, this is how I know Cody likes me, because if he didn't like me, he wouldn't have offered that. He would have been like, yeah, fuck off and quit, asshole. That's what he would have said. Yeah.
Or maybe, like, have you ever seen that Rick and Morty episode where they go and meet the people who are like inside out and they just love Jerry's because of his suffering? Like, what if Cody's one of those people?
He might be. Maybe he just enjoys the pain.
Schadenfreude.
Pain that doing this every week brings me.
Yeah, no, that's
that's
good.
So I'm not really sure where I want to start tonight. I was hoping I'd find some inspiration, but Randy. Yeah, last week you famously did several interviews with wrestlers, and you did a great job. And the feedback I've gotten so much feedback, is that you did phenomenal, and they want to hear more. So, you know, where are we on that? I know wrestler Icon Lee. What the hell is his? I don't even know his name, but
Icon Lee.
That's his wrestling name, Icon Lee.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of wrestling, who won the Battle Royal? Who's facing Jon Moxley next week?
Well, it was tonight, and it was Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh.
And that match tonight, Jon Moxley, Kyle O'Reilly, holy shit.
Well, Kyle O'Reilly is amazing. Who won?
It was awesome. Awesome. Moxley won.
Is he the champion
Moxley
now?
Won. No, he's going on to face either Tanahashi or Goto.
That's ridiculous. What a stupid promotion. Anyways, okay, so you were interviewing Icon Lee, and he followed the show, and you guys are best buds now. What's next on the docket, Randy? Executive producer Randy out there doing field interviews.
Well, I was thinking maybe I could interview people around where I work whenever I'm supposed to be working.
Yep.
Like, because I get tired of sitting in the office, so I can just go out and...
Yeah, find somebody like fucking around with a forklift and then just steal.
How do you feel about gas prices?
50 minutes
like,
of their time.
Yeah.
Exactly. Or no, like just you know what you can do that'd be so humbling to them, Randy? Ask them something you don't know about. You know what I mean? So like, let's just say like, if you're me, I'd be like, what do you think? What's your take on the Israel like state right now? And when they're like, So when they're like, I don't know, you can be like, it's okay. I'm Randy and I also don't know. And then literally just spend 4 minutes like Googling it on like the phone with somebody. You know what I mean? Just so you learn with like, you know, another man. You know what I mean?
Or
so
a woman,
awesome.
yeah.
Or a human. Yeah, sorry. I use that gender neutral term. Man is gender neutral.
How dare you?
Neutral.
How dare you, sir? It is not. All right, we got to fight this patriarchy. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you?
It is. No.
God.
No.
Yeah.
It is.
You know what? No, I'm not going to make that joke. But here's another one. So you know, I was thinking, by the way, since you brought it up, like, I mean, you guys keep your pride flags on display all year, right? Because I do. Because I got to tell everybody I care about pride 12 months out of the year.
No, because I take it down every fucking day, Rem.
Oh,
so
you take it out? Okay, so you do like yeah. It's like when I'm raising the flag in the morning, I make sure the pride flag goes up with it, because if you don't have it,
yeah, and you have to fold it in circles, which is immensely harder than triangles.
Yeah,
because of geometry. You okay, Randy? Randy's choking on something.
Oh, circles,
Randy's choking on something.
Sorry. You broke me.
What not to belittle the triangle, not to belittle the triangle flag, but like what sad news are you delivering when you hand like a circle rainbow flag to
that's the best news. That's the best news. Yep, triangle.
Yeah,
triangle.
How do you feel about
blue.
kink at the gay parade? Parade.
Yeah.
Or is it like totally the opposite effect? You give the best news in like someone's life when you hand them a circle rainbow.
I love that.
Just like
where we are.
The house is.
I love where we are in society, where it's like you have to put these flags up 1 month a year, but you don't have to do it any other time of year. Like, wait, we can't just like accept and like something and do something all year round. It has to be just one specific month. Like,
no, because
that'd be a lot of flags.
You have to show you're flexible.
Oh, okay.
You have to show you're
like,
flexible.
How about
you know what I mean?
What about the?
You can update the flag. That the flag was updated recently.
Rim?
I don't know if you saw
hold on.
Random pitch. Rich Dickman builds the world's largest flagpole, and we just fly every flag
out. I love it because I was wondering, what do I do? Someone like me.
Oh God!
If I support equal rights, right? I support women. I support gays. I support lesbian people. I support transgender. I support the BIPOC. All right. I support black. I support Hispanic. I support Asian. Like I support everything.
Wow.
I literally support every goddamn thing in the world.
Latinx?
Did you hear that joke that got the Washington dude from the Washington Journal?
What flag do I fly? That's what I want to know. Stop fucking interrupting me, Randy. What flag do I fly? This is important, okay? I got to take one down this month. I got to put another one up next month. Like I'm so fucking confused. I can't just like support somebody. I just can't support somebody something for the rest of my life without having to tell everybody, without having to put a goddamn flag in my name. And
no, it's Uno. It's Uno. You got to change it.
Randy, what stupid joke are you going to make? I'm sorry.
To the suit.
Oh, okay. All women are bi.
It's like Uno.
Oh
my God.
Either bipolar or bisexual. That was the joke that he retweeted.
How dare you?
And he got
who's
the guy from the Washington Journal or Post or.
You got to have context. I thought that was you making.
No, not me. Not me. Guy at Washington Post / Journal or newspaper. And everyone's freaking out about it.
How dare you say that? You're fucking canceled. How dare you? How dare you repeat somebody else's joke? What the fuck is wrong with you? What do you think you're doing? Okay.
No, I just wanted to discuss it.
No, there's no discuss. You can't discuss things anymore.
Okay,
Randy.
this is like whenever I said I said fucking Matthew McConaughey, and I sent you a link to the video.
Fucking piece of shit. Fuck him.
I just have contact.
And then you start yelling at me, and I'm like, what did I do?
No context necessary. Okay, you understand? The world is only black and white these days. It's only black and white. Okay, there's only one side, my side, and then the wrong side, which is everybody else. And if you're wrong, you probably deserve to die. All right, that's where we're at right now, and it's great.
Holy shit!
No, listen, that's not my rules. It's not my rules. It's just the society we're living in. That's where we're at now. Okay. All right, yeah, but fuck Matthew McConaughey, by the way. That guy sucks. Fuck him. He needs to get back to smoking weed and playing bongos naked again, because that was peak.
He was in Tiptoes, man.
Peak McConaughey.
What's the most impressive? Yeah, what's the most impressive he's ever been to you?
Tiptoes, without a doubt, with Gary Oldman.
Kill a Mockingbird.
Huh.
Yep.
I feel like I don't have deep enough McConaughey.
Legit. So like he has this family, and his little person brother comes along, and like takes his family away from him because he can't keep his shit together. It's a really compelling movie.
Yeah, we're going to do a bonus episode on that later this month, Cody. We got to find out where it's streaming though. What do you mean? Fuck you. Fuck you.
You got to pay for it. I own it.
I hate doing movie shit.
I own it, Rim.
Because you got to it can easily go out of like the catalog and no one's listening. Why would anyone listen to some kind of criticism or like riff track?
Speaking of bonus episodes, we're a little ADHD right now, and that's okay. We'll focus in a minute, but
oh my God, vacation.
I'm just about to hit publish on Stony Curiosity Hour number 6. But before I do, Cody, Randy, why don't you guys tell me a little bit about what you talked about?
Oh my God, Rem, the fucking the Library of Babel.
Holy shit, Rem, that is nuts.
Are you ready for this, Rem? Are you braced? Is your anus taut like the scholars?
It has to, otherwise it bleeds. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. So every sentence ever like conceived or like that has any chance of being written has a spot in a theoretical library that has building plans.
That sounds a lot like the Rocco's basilisk. Past, present, and future. It's going to come kill you.
No, it's not. So there's a joke out there that is just like, hey, I know every phone number. It's just like, well, yes, of course you do. You just don't know to whose like name each phone number goes to. This is like a sentence book that is like the equivalent of a phone book. It has every sentence ever written or able to be put together, and even gibberish between the like the sensical parts. So like Rem, you can find like your full name, the name of your wife, and the date you were both married.
Mm-hmm.
You can find the exact instructions where you could find that exact phrase in this theoretically massive library, and this is called the Library of Babel. And there's a search function on the website. It's library.babel or libraryofbabel.info.
Is this a real website?
You can find where.
Yep.
What's up? Yeah. Yep. You can go there. And the thing is, yes, it's parsing information on the fly, but it's doing it in a regular way. So it will never change.
This legit has like the info on when I got married and all that stuff?
Oh, shit.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
You're cutting out, bud.
No, sorry, you're cutting out. You have to repeat that. You said just repeat the last line.
This legit has the date and time I got married at in it?
Yeah, you can find your name, your wife's full name, you know what I mean? Like middle names, like whatever. And then immediately right after that, the exact, you can go down to the second if you want. And it would give you the exact room, tower in this library. This is a library the size
this is
of like
fucking freaking me out right now. I can do this right now. I can go on the web.
Yeah, go ahead. We can take like 5 minutes to do it. It'll be good promotion. So
what else did you talk about? We'll do the Library of Babel in a second. I gotta hit publish, but I need to.
Oh, I don't even know. That just blew the entire fucking night. Can you remember anything else we were talking about?
We did listener questions. Like,
yeah,
what would your last meal be?
Those.
Yeah.
So everyone write in if you want more of that shit. But talked about, I can't remember.
Okay. Publishing now. Go enjoy it, patrons. Patreon.com/RichStickman. You got
I had to bleep something. So.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
so what website
that,
am I going to?
You can just go to libraryofbabel.info. I'm there now. So, Rem, just so you can have a better mind's eye picture of this library, these are various skyscrapers that are octagon prisms, and each floor has essentially a 4-leaf clover that fits out to octagon shapes. So there's a north, southwest, and east wing to every floor that has kind of a diamond shaped library shelf. And, the system points you to where it would be in this, mega city.
So I hit the search button. How do I ask the question? I say, when did I get married?
Button. No, you just search for exactly what you want to see where it is. So you don't have to tell me or Randy what you're typing, but you can type your full name, your wife's full name, and then, you know what I mean? You might want to Englishify the date just so it's not numbers, you know what I mean? So March 10th fucking, and spell out 19 whatever.
Don't dox my grandparents' anniversary.
No. And then it'll show you exactly where that
I'm getting chills up and down my spine.
Yeah, isn't it crazy?
So everything, your entire life, you can do this for your entire biography of your life is already written down.
But it's a bunch of gibberish.
Between which is exactly your sentence, right? So that's where your full name comes through the gibberish that is this mega city library.
It's fucking freaking me out. I wasn't expecting this, you guys.
But the thing is, you can find anything in the sea of gibberish because the gibberish is so great. You can fish for anything and find it.
Post person's belt courses.
So, you know what I mean?
That's in a table.
It's you know what I mean? Everyone knock on wood, but everyone here could have a surprise child. You know what I mean? The next, you know what I mean? A year or so.
Nope. Can't happen.
Oopsie daisy accident. Shut up. Just go with the hypothesis, Randy. That kid's name and birthday is already written down in this library. Just because of the ocean of noise that this library produces.
Man, it's so weird.
So there's names of people in your family tree that don't exist yet that are already written down in this sea of noise. and you just find it on, you just use the website.
Okay, listen, Rich Hickman.
And I know it's like a weird hex code, but like that's a reproducible hex code that'll like map you to a very specific like, book and shelf where like you can find.
If you want your mind blown and chills up and down your spine, like I just had, like legit. I'm not even doing that for promotion. That's like I was fucking freaking out for a second there. Patreon.com/Rich Dickman. Check out Stony Curiosity Hour number 6 with my boys Cody and Randy.
And always, if you like something and want us to expound on it, just like give us a heads up, because I feel like we are high, and it is a like it is a limited time frame show. And if you're just like, oh, these high assholes didn't talk about, let's say the Library of Babel, in depth enough, we will absolutely go back.
Yep.
And, attempt mind reblowns if need be. Just let us know. Where should they let us know? Just straight on anyone's
at sign? Anyone's at sign or richdickmanshow@gmail.com.
You know what we should do for the next Curiosity Hour, Cody?
What's
that? Watch an episode of Action Bronson's Get High and watch Ancient Aliens.
God, we can't stop trying to do TV stuff, you weirdos.
Don't say,
because you need once the context is gone, you're just a lunatic raving in a room of nothingness.
I've got the best setup right now. I've got like you guys on the right side of my television screen. I got the Discord chat on the left side, but in the Discord chat is the Ruby Red preview video that I sent you last week, Cody.
Oh yeah, you didn't close that tab, did you?
Man, that is something. All right, so we got there's a lot of stuff that happened this week. So we can probably talk about some of that first. I'm gonna start off tonight. I hope you guys don't mind. It's kind of important.
Never.
All right. Is that my grandmother died earlier this week? Thank you, but it's fine. It's not unexpected. But my nonna passed away, and now I have one grandparent left.
Sorry.
All right, and what the shitty thing about this one is that like I'm not going to be able to get up and give a speech and plug the show like I did for my grandfather. Because when my grandfather died, I wrote a whole thing and I said one can strive to just be slightly better than mediocre, and I nailed it. Boom, so boom, got that shit in there. Yeah.
Boom. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
Good on you.
So my grandma died, right? And it's all right. She's 93. Had a good life.
Did you get a free churro?
Wow.
Do I get free churros for my grandmother dying?
Yeah, if you go to Jack in the Box and they ask you how you're doing and you say, well, not too great, my grandmother died, usually you'll make the girl cry and they'll give you a free churro.
Just like the guy when I was doing that thing all the time.
They'll be like, sir, that's your 19th grandmother. You need to leave, Randy. That's what they usually say, right?
But these things never happen at convenient times. And it's never, never.
Sir.
And so like the funeral is on like the worst possible day next week. It's like I have to go back. Remember I did that virtual class in my basement a few weeks ago? I got to do the second part of that next week. Yeah, and with it, we have to give like these presentations and shit that we should have been working on for 6 weeks, but I'm just going to start tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I was scheduled to go third on Monday, and the funeral's at 10 on Monday. And I'm like, listen, all right, I don't want to reschedule the entire week.
Grandma.
All right, so I know how you assholes are. I don't want to reschedule this entire week because I just need to get this shit over with. But I know that's a possibility.
Is the funeral happening right now, Rem? Is that what you're about? Is that the bombshell you're about to drop?
I'm live.
Grandma's funeral is happening right now. Fucking
We're
now.
in my backyard. All right, I've got the service set up. The priest is ready to go. We're going to put her in the ground in a few minutes.
Oh my God.
Patreon.com/.
For the live feed.
Rim, if I send you another microphone, will you interview your mom?
Yeah.
No, here, take this GoPro and strap it to your head now.
Got it. You can check out. Yeah.
And just be like,
I got to get, yeah.
now that
I have this set up.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, and then like sprinkle semolina on the casket.
Semolina on the casket. Write that down, Cody. Write that down somewhere.
Dude, that's so, that's what that is. They're going to tell you it's some kind of like, oh, this is like some holy ash or like, no, it's fucking semolina. Yeah. I see it. I see the breadcrumbs in the semolina
than that
mix.
Wheat
you know what I mean? It's
like my good semolina.
Yeah. Oh, dude. It's just semolina for life.
So
I'm sorry. I made
no,
you
it's
laugh.
fine. Don't worry. This is how we deal with things when I'm sad.
Yeah, you don't laugh at a
Semolina.
funeral.
I laugh nonstop whenever I make jokes.
Rim, do you need a pallbearer? Because I'll drive to Connecticut to up my record.
Yes, because I don't want to do it. So if you want to get out here and pallbearer my grandma on Monday.
I'm trying to be the LeBron James of pallbearing, Cody. I got a good record so far.
I don't know if I can help you with anything. I don't know if I can help you with anything.
So what I was trying to get at though is that how difficult people make shit, right? And I'm like, I know if I miss a day, they're going to reschedule me, and I don't want to do that. So I write an email to the people doing the class. I'm like, listen, I have to go to a funeral. Unfortunately, not of my doing, not of my plans. I have to go to a funeral. Yeah.
Not of my doing.
I have to go at 10 a.m. on Monday.
Weirdo.
Right?
A funeral, not of my doing.
I can like. There's an alternative.
Is that what? Yeah. Is this what you wrote to your people?
I said I can log on when it starts at 8:30. I got to leave at 9:30. All right, I can come back in the afternoon and finish. But you know what? If I could do that, it'd be great. And also, if you can reschedule when I'm supposed to give my presentation because it looks like I'm going third, that'd be cool too. But if I need to, I'll go as soon as I walk back in the door. So I get this email back from this bitch,
man.
right? And she's like,
"This bitch.
Well, as long as you're back by noon, you should be able to continue the class. No problem. We won't have to reschedule you, but you have to be back by noon." I'm like, okay. I mean, like, I just fucking lost my grandma, right? And like, I'm not making a big deal out of it, but like, you could have a little more, you'd be a little more, tactful than that. And then this bitch says, "But why would you need to reschedule your presentation? If it's ready to go, you should be able just to jump right in on Monday. We have all these other people who are scheduled to go. And if we made an exception for you, we'd have to make an exception for everybody. We have to schedule these things around. Some may go long, some may, like, I'm getting 7 paragraphs of why I can't reschedule.
You need a hip flask.
I'm reading this shit. That's a beautiful flask. And I'm like, what the fuck? All I asked, if it was possible, yes or no would suffice, right? We could solve a lot of problems in this world by just saying yes or no. Just not going on and on about shit.
Here's what we do, Rem. We find somebody that knows Latin, right? Oh god, I just gave myself heartburn.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw up.
So then I'm like,
we find somebody that knows Latin, and we just make the phrase yes or no. You know what I mean? Whatever that is in Latin, it's probably going to be something
C or no.
Literally like C or no.
No.
You know what I mean? Like C or no. You know what I mean? So that'll be just like the quick, like, yo, shut the fuck up, yes or no, like phrase. You know, like it's like a conversation card. You know what I mean? Instead of the yes and, it's the yes or no, bitch. You know what I mean?
So I reply to the seven paragraphs of nonsense that we could have done this in one paragraph. I reply, I'm like, listen, I looked at the list. I saw that I was third. I thought that was when I was going. That's what I assumed. I'm sorry. I can do it the second I walk in. Fuck you guys. I'm better than every single person in that goddamn class. Anyways, I'll make it up on the top of my head and I'll show you and you can all suck my dick. But so later in the day though, like someone else, one of the other instructors emails me back and didn't see this response I got from this bitch, obviously. And he's like, yeah, no problem. Come back in the afternoon and I'll make sure they don't schedule you to go on Monday. You can go later in the week. Like, fucking easy. Fucking easy, right? God damn it. Are they bipolar or bisexual, Randy?
It's Power Trip. It's Power Trip.
That was not me. I was merely just trying to raise the topic.
Yeah.
As a discussion point.
So I'm gonna have funeral stories.
I want to be a future government censor.
Yeah.
Mm.
Get it, boy. Get it. That's so my nonna's dead. Rest in peace. God bless her. I saw her a few weeks ago. She didn't look good. But whatever.
And we talked about it. She was alive for Mussolini.
Yep.
That's some shit.
Yep. She was alive.
So.
We got relations to the General Garibaldi back in the 1800s. The family line goes back there. That's about it. That's fucking. I got nothing. I'm a fucking Italian family. They're all poor and shit. Like they didn't have nothing. So there's nothing over there.
That's redundant.
Apparently, my Civil War great grandpa got shot twice.
Wow.
In the stomach and lived.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I hope he lived because he gave birth to you. Well, down the line. Yeah. Down the line.
No, he didn't. No. Not from the stomach.
Wouldn't it be wild though if Randy crawled out of that?
Chest
so Cody, tell me about your ball toner and your dick fan.
Oh my god, I was talking to Randy about this during Stone and Curiosity, but I'm recently like in love with like ball toner, aka, specifically Manscaped's ball toner. And it's just a lovely spritzer for your scrotum. And it told me on the verbiage, it's like, oh, it's like standing in front of like an industrial fan. And it's just like, I realized because like I'm one of those bougie idiots that dropped a buttload of money for like one of those bladeless Dyson fans, so it doesn't like kill my waveform when I'm recording. like I can apply the spritzer and then just literally shove my wiener through my desk fan, or my it's not my desk fan.
Is it one of those like
you know what I mean? And I was just telling him like Randy. Yeah, I was telling Randy that's a huge missed marketing ploy for the Dyson people. You know what I mean? Like, you just imagine the commercial. It's just like, hey, it's a fan you can stick your dick through.
I bought a Dyson once, and my older roommate's girl ruined it the first time. Like, she tried to, like, she dropped, like, fucking potting soil in the apartment and tried to sweep it up. I was like, what the hell? It's terrible. But anyways.
But I don't know if you remember like Sony had a genius like marketing ploy with like the PlayStation Portable, and I do like these like crudely drawn squirrels. And I was like, each of those like commercials ended was like,
Cody,
it's like, PlayStation Portable. It's like a nut.
I want to talk about ball toner, but first of all, go ahead and plug it.
Plug what?
Yeah, and then the code. Go ahead. We're friends.
I don't know what the code is. It's
NFHC at checkout for 20% off and free shipping.
NFHC and checkout for 20% off. Yeah, and on our side of the timeline, Father's Day is right around the corner. You can get yourself a nice deal.
Yeah,
and then stack that.
You don't
code
need
on
to
top
promote for them, but you can give them the credit for getting you the deal. Okay, I mean we don't need to do this whole shit. Like they can do their own fucking promotion.
Oh yeah, I used it for the deal.
Fuck those. I love you guys, Matt. Love you. I'm thinking about you
good.
right now. Anyway, so Cody, tell me about this ball toner. Okay, is this?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, so tell me what it is first of all. All right, so you spray it. It's like when you put menthol on your head and you get that tingling feeling. Is it the same thing on your balls? Does it shrink them up?
No, it's. I don't know if it shrinks them, but there's.
All right, so let me tell you about an issue that I have. Okay, because I'm an older man. I'm 41.
Why?
I'm 41 and a half years old. All right, and I like to take really hot showers. All right, because we replaced our shower handles. Now we can get that good hot
grandfather
water.
clock.
Yeah. By the way, I'm getting a new furnace on Juneteenth. All right, so we're gonna have like super hot water. Anyways, so what happens when I get out of the shower? Sometimes the boys are hanging low, like lower than usual.
You step on them.
Yeah, I can trip on them. I can do jump rope or whatever. But they're hanging low. If I use ball toner, would that like get them back up, like shrink them back up? No, it doesn't do that.
No. It won't pull them up. It doesn't pull
so I'm hearing
up.
toner, and I feel like it would tighten them, but I guess it's a lie.
Yeah, you would hope, but I don't think it works miracles like the shit you're describing. It'll get them taut.
I'm sure there's some exercise you can do, Rim, like Kegels or.
Those are not muscles.
It's they're trying to get away from the heat of my body so they can cool off because I take a hot shower.
Yeah, you need to like.
So if I got toner, it would.
Like Velcro those
tighten them up
just
a little bit.
Wouldn't pull them up, dude.
Because that's my problem.
Just make the bag cozy.
I get out of the shower, right, and I got my balls hanging there, and I have to dry them off, right, and it's a very delicate.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's a very delicate procedure to dry hanging balls, right? Because you don't want to twist anything. Yeah,
I use a hand fan.
That's smart.
I use a hand fan.
That's smart. Then I throw.
It's refreshing as shit.
And again, I'm a nighttime shower guy, so I throw my shorts on after, and like for the next 10 minutes until they shrink back up, they're like smacking against my legs. It's super uncomfortable, and I don't like it. So I guess toner wouldn't help that. So I'm not going to buy that shitty product.
Get one of those ball hammock underwears.
Yeah, that's next.
Yeah, ballins.
Hey, Matt from NFHC, can you come on one time? We can talk about ball hammock underwear because I want to get some, and I forget the name of the ones you got.
Does he know about those? Because I'm also interested.
He wears them. Yeah,
he does. God,
yeah,
what a man. Yeah. What a legend. I need that. I need that in my life. Dude, that dude lives in Phoenix, so
it's 114 degrees today. My man, he texted me and he's like, "Holy shit, it's 114 degrees today." I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I was in the neighborhood of his again in like August, and he was just like, I was like, "Hey, you want to hang out in like August?" And he's just like, "You will die." He was like,
Amara says in the chat, Cody, that you got a pair of ball hammock underwear coming to you this week. Holy shit. That's awesome.
Oh.
I'm looking for a full review. Next episode. 270. Oh, are you blowing cottage cheese out of your nose? He's blowing cottage cheese out of his nose right now. It's fucking
Rim, my fucking chair is going to be a pain to edit.
I hate that you can
so much noise.
Randy, don't worry about it.
Oh, man. How much of that did you see?
Didn't see any of it.
That was horrible.
Good. Yeah.
Thank you for all ball hammock sending.
So you're enjoying the ball toner? Should I get ball toner?
I am. I don't know. You seem hopeless.
What?
You seem like you need surgery or like some
Fuck
kind
you
of
guys. I have an extremely large penis, meaning there's extra skin on my scrotum when it's not hard.
You need like a toe cable reel or something.
All right, that's enough. I wanted to talk about ball toner, but you're making fun of my
come
balls.
along is what we call it in the country.
What? Come along?
It's like you've got your own like flesh toned lasso.
Mara says I should try it, so maybe I will. I'll look into getting some ball toner. Yeah.
No, yeah, definitely try it.
Right.
It's good. It's so good. I want an atomizer I can like walk around with of this stuff just in my like you know the little pocket on like you know shorts, like the inner little pocket. I want an atomizer just to put there so I can like walk around and like spritz on the go. Yeah. Like one or two like finger pumps only.
Right.
Oh, could I do a plug for our sponsors real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Harbor Freight. We got fucking solar panels on sale for $100, bud. Batteries $74, so you can start living off the grid. Get it all for less than $1,200 at Harbor Freight. They also have a Snap-on size toolbox. It's normally $13,000 on sale for $2,600. Get to Harbor Freight. You know you want to.
Later, Amara. Randy, Mr. Dickman had messaged me earlier this week. He wants you to read these while not being high, so maybe you should pre-record them.
Impossible.
Nope.
Okay.
Why not, you stupid
All right.
bastard?
Randy,
I love that meme. That meme came out of nowhere.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
Is that from Morbius?
Yeah.
It's Morbin.
No, that's from fucking the end of American Psycho. Where he can't convince the lawyer or the accountant that it was him that did the murders. It's like, it can't be you. Why not, you stupid bastard? It just can't.
You know, when you add stupid in front of another insult, I like the effect. I like it. Like, you stupid bastard.
It depends on your inflection.
You know my favorite curse from 5th grade?
What's that?
Bitch whore from hell.
Oh.
I had a hell of a stepmother, you know?
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember my first curse word was shithead. When my friends and cousins told me it was okay to swear, they said, yeah, no, you can swear. We won't tell our parents. I'm like, oh, sweet. You're a shithead. And you're like, what? And I'm like, you're a shithead and you're a shithead. And I'm just laughing my ass off calling people shitheads. And you're like, dude, stop. Stop.
It's not a green light to be mean.
Well, that's when I learned. That's when I learned. Okay, so Randy's got a new job. Randy is executive producer Randy. Randy got himself a new mixer, and he mixed the episode last week. So, Randy, how do you feel about?
That's why it's
blame it on Randy.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. The sync was a little off.
Quality.
It's all Randy's fault. I didn't fix anything. So here's the thing.
God.
I'm a terrible control freak, as you can tell by this show. So letting Randy, I had no problem letting Ray edit the show. I had no problem with that. Like the first couple of times,
it's night and day. Look at him.
it was a little nerve wracking letting Ray do it, but he did it and did it fine. But now Randy's doing it, and it's Randy, and you never know what you're gonna get from Randy. Like Randy said, I got to work on Stony Curiosity. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me know when it's done.
I hope he's still talking.
And then today I messaged Randy. I'm like, hey, did you finish Stony Curiosity? Because I got to post it before we can talk about it. And he's like, yeah, but it's been done. Well, you're supposed to fucking tell me. You're supposed to tell me.
Done.
You got to tell me when it's done.
No,
I'm not. I don't know.
It's a secret.
I don't get notifications.
Well, I didn't want to text you at 4 in the morning when I fucking
text
finished it.
And that's the other thing.
I was thinking about you, bro.
Sorry. As I said, Randy, this last episode, he did. I was teaching Randy how to edit, and then you guys did Stony Curiosity. I said, Randy, we can release the episode late. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't do it after Stony Curiosity. Don't edit after Stony Curiosity. I wake up to a message, Cody, on Saturday morning that the episode's done.
Fucking Christ.
I'm like,
your internet.
Oh, is my internet bad tonight? Oh, I was at 6.
All right, I thought he'd be back.
No.
Do we talk over him, Cody? Let's talk shit about him.
I don't know. I might sound horrible if he's talking the same time we are.
Oh, true.
He looks pretty fucking frozen, though.
I can hear you guys.
Well, if you're the editor,
perfectly.
Just duck whatever is the least interesting track under.
Yeah.
So it's this weird phenomenon where Rem's in an entirely different timeline, probably talking over us.
Yeah.
Oh, as the editor, we should detail slates on this motherfucker.
Yes.
Because it seems like he's gone. He's gone. He's not coming back.
Yeah. I think he's pissed.
Here he goes.
So
there's something just happened.
Cody and Randy. Uh-oh, he moved.
You're out,
Am I back?
bro. You said that.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to tail
Thank
sync
you.
these motherfuckers.
I made some good jokes, Randy.
Yeah.
You'll hear me
And do it with letters.
All right, I'm A.
That's not how a tail slate works, you stooge. We keep rolling because our front slates work.
This is the shit that pisses me off. I hardwired my internet specifically for this show, okay? And before the show, I did a speed test. 600 down and 27 up, all right?
Yeah.
Right now,
shit fluctuates.
Right now, I'm 67 down and 22 up. Fucking hate it.
I'm on a tiny crouton in the middle of the Pacific, and I'm doing
such
better
a butt.
than you right now.
It's just like little.
I'm in the middle of a cornfield.
Little tiny fucking things that get me, and like I'm on the edge today. Like I'm on the edge of being in a bad mood, and I just want to complain about a lot of things. I'm really trying not to. I'm really trying to be good.
Randy, what was the last word you heard coming through there?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Randy's coughing. Yeah.
No. I think Randy and I are reacting because it literally cut for what I can tell, it cut out when I'm literally on the edge of a bed.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, that was for you too,
Yeah.
Randy.
Yeah, and it broke me.
That was comedic timing. I don't know if the people at home could tell with that. No, they can't tell.
This video is going to be amazing.
Yeah. It's like some kind of like Marvel, like out of the Spider-Verse where we're like, when Rem drops off, we're like on our own timelines where we're each talking about, stuff that hopefully makes sense in the final
I'm
edit.
so mad.
Rim, have you ever heard of the podcast
There's some weird
Heavyweight?
shit.
No, I don't listen to podcasts.
Oh, it's a
God, I love
Gimlet
this
show
podcast.
where this guy gets people back together who haven't spoken for a while. Just saying.
Well, that just gives me anxiety that I know there's a human out there that just does
Yeah,
that.
his first one was like his dad.
It's like there's a
and his
second
dad's
Grim
brother.
Reaper out there.
Like they hadn't
Yeah,
spoken
fuck
in a
this.
decade or something, and he got them back together.
Well, screw that to high hell.
But anyways, I was thinking
There's
pitching
there's goddamn reasons. There's goddamn reasons I haven't talked to people in a decade.
No.
And they absolutely do not need people undoing that magic.
Or you and Fit. That would be even better.
It would be better. 'Cause I at least like him. Miss that guy. Cody, you've been a long-standing member of QAnon for a long time now. What would you call...
That's not fucking true, you asshat.
What would you call the reverse of QAnon? Like the inverse of QAnon?
I don't know what QAnon is.
Here's the thing. I don't know what QAnon is either. I just hear QAnon and I just associate it with like crazy conspiracies about politics.
It's probably QAnonymous. Yeah, it's probably the area shifty one.
I got this friend, and you guys know who he is, but I'm not going to name him, right?
Good.
And I wake up to like the craziest fucking messages about insurrectionists and justice is coming and all this stuff. And my question is always like, will there be hangings? Because I try to go as extreme to see where the limit is with this guy. But I got to thinking, I was like, he's the reverse of QAnon because he believes all the conspiracy theories coming from the other side.
What conspiracy theories are you talking about? There was an insurrection.
Randy, come on. You know what I'm fucking saying, okay?
No, I don't. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know what's to debate about that. What's going to be put down in the history?
I mean, there's a bunch of assholes running through the Capitol being stupid. It's not an insurrection, okay? If there's an insurrection, I'm sure more people would have died except that poor girl got shot. All right? And I'm not defending anything. I don't care.
I don't know.
I literally don't care one single bit about January 6th. I don't care about insurrections. I don't care about anything. All I care about is that it's going to be $5 a gallon of gas pretty soon, and everybody's money is becoming worthless. That's the shit I care about, right? And how in baby formula is nowhere. Thank God I don't have a baby anymore. But.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No,
what happened? Like you can't do that, Rem.
So
Here's
the thing.
You have to like let the people at home know.
Oh yeah,
everything's
everything's fine.
okay.
Everything's fine.
You can't just say I don't have a baby anymore.
Everything's fine. So it's like these are the messages I get. All right. So I wake up and I'm like, hey man, what's up? And it's like just smelling justice with the morning dew. I'm like, oh, okay. Let me go to my extreme level and see what I can get out of him. And I'm like, oh, have there been hangings yet? And I get, there will be no hangings, but there will be many people that normal people vote for in orange jumpsuits. Okay. And then the next one is, It's actually pretty depressing how...
What?
Yeah, well, that people...
Sorry.
Yeah,
Keep going.
it's actually pretty depressing how many literal insurrectionists won primary so far. My disgust for the normals I know that stayed quiet and let this shit happen, I really don't even want to look at most of the people I know. This is the reverse of QAnon, okay? Like, 'cause nobody fucking cares about any of that bullshit. We care about, like, real things happening in our real lives, and this is what I got, because nothing else is going on. I got to hear about January 6th over and over again, how all these people, the insurrectionists and the traitors, all that cool. All right, cool. If they're so bad, fucking hang them. Hang them already. Set up a gallows in front of the Lincoln Memorial, all right? And just hang all the January 6th people and prove your point. And guess what, Randy? It never happens again. This is where you talk. This is where you get it. There you go.
You know that Adam Sandler movie?
Which one?
Billy Madison. Yeah. Like where at the end the guy says everything that you just said was kind of dumb.
Yeah.
I'm going to insert that right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything my friend said is dumb. You're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Yep. Please tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me why it's important to think about this stuff when there's actual real problems and real things happening in this country. Please go ahead. Educate me. Now I'm curious. I just want to know what the reverse of QAnon is, and that's what that is. The people who fucking obsess over shit that doesn't matter.
No, it would be Antifa, buddy.
Oh, okay. So you could have just answered that. Like when I asked the question what the reverse of QAnon is, you could have been like, oh, it's Antifa. I'm like, oh, shit. Way to go, Randy. Let's move on to the next thing. But you waited 20 minutes. You waited for that.
He's high. Leave him alone.
Yeah, man. Like, I feel like you're attacking me, and I've done nothing.
I look at you. I'm so angry looking at you right now, Randy. I'm so fucking angry.
Yeah, like you.
Someone knows. Somebody knows when Rem is like firing up, and then just pulls his fucking Ethernet out.
Oh, this is gonna suck to edit. God damn it, Rem.
Why?
No, you just tail slate.
Yeah, I never stopped.
Unless somebody
I never stopped recording. My track is fine.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then we don't need.
No,
to
you don't need to do anything. You might have to mute me a few times, but that's
shit.
fine. Because I'm talking over you guys.
Yeah, ducking Randall.
You could probably just edit out all that. I just want to know why, not that I don't want to know anything. I don't want to know anything, Cody. That's not what I'm asking. But there's nut jobs here and there's nut jobs over there, and then the people in between get caught up in the nut jobs in the sides, and they become nut jobs themselves, and it gets more and more extreme, and it just gets worse and worse and worse for fucking everybody. All right, it's worse for everybody.
That's great. It's really entertaining.
Yep, it's awful.
Yeah. You should like Andrew Yang and his Forward Party. He's really trying to change the.
I will vote for anybody who will destroy the shit that we're currently living in. That's fine. I don't care what party they're from, as long as they promise to break everything and build it again. Absolutely, 100%.
Break it and build it.
Yeah, because it's broke. It's broken. It needs fixing.
Rem,
See what you're doing right now, and this is why you're pissing me off, right? Because you're fucking afraid to say anything. Cody is too. You guys are afraid to go against anything that you think anybody might get mad at you for. But you know deep inside, you're angry.
No, I don't give a shit.
You're angry, all right? Oh,
We're
see, fuck you guys.
Bro.
I didn't get Mike didn't.
Rem,
visit.
gas prices go up. You know what I did? I bought a fucking plug-in hybrid. I'm a problem solver. I solve problems in my life, and then I move shit that I can't influence out of my circle of concern. Yeah. That's all you need to do, bro. That doesn't sound like it, man. It sounds like it really fucking concerns you.
I'm trying to have a conversation with my friends on a podcast, right, for content about things. And if you guys make fun of me or yell at me, that's fine too, but I also have a right to defend myself. But I have to deal with this fucking psychopath every morning listening about orange jumpsuits and normal people and all this other bullshit. And I don't want to do it anymore. But
who is the psychopath? Is this?
I don't want to say.
Who is this?
Yeah.
It's so easy to block this person.
But I don't want to because he's my friend.
Stop.
He's my friend.
The person. Or
if it's that bad.
This is why I do the extreme shit.
Set a boundary. Say I don't want to talk about politics. Let's just talk about our lives.
Okay, so here's the thing with that. And if I say I don't care about politics, I don't want to talk about them, I'm part of the problem. No. This is the response I get. Is I am part of the problem. People like me who don't care and don't really pay.
Oh well, yeah.
I think
you can't have everyone.
The solution is that I shouldn't be friends with this person anymore. Really, that's the solution here. I should.
No, you pick your fucking bad. Yeah, no, you pick your fucking battles, or you do what I do. Sometimes when you meet a full on crazy without realizing they're crazy, you know what I mean. then you follow them and you're like, oh, you print gun parts. You know what I mean? It's like, you just, sometimes you just disengage, but keep them on the follow list so you can see, you know what I mean, what the crazy
We can talk about other
doing.
crazy people who we've encountered tonight's episode if you want. But
sure, let's dive into that, Rim.
Let it cool and mute it. And then like bring it up and have a sleep.
You know what? I look at things like, I'm just like, you know what? No problem's ever going to get solved. We're going to be doing this bullshit forever. And I just feel bad.
Everyone needs to solve their own problems, man.
And do a podcast.
Yeah.
That's what life's about.
I feel bad for all the young men in the world who are being left behind, who are being influenced the wrong way, who are playing too many video games, who aren't out there.
I feel bad for all of them that got incarcerated for drugs whenever,
exactly.
It's just a thing that they do.
Yeah.
That's a third of our current workforce is currently has a felony record.
Yeah. It's awful.
Of men in their prime. And that could easily solve the labor shortage.
I feel there's a pull, Cody. There's a pull on my existential self where I may be able to help spread a message of positivity
Nope.
to others. Is my internet going out again?
Yeah,
fuck it, I quit.
Yep.
I'm done. Fuck you guys. Do the show yourself. That's it.
It's not our fucking internet. It's yours, you little ass munch.
Yeah, quit downloading the video or
Stop
something.
downloading porn. Yeah, there's porn. There's so much porn you're downloading. All the freaky tabs.
I gave him that 5 terabyte hard drive, and now...
Yeah, it's kinking your data urethra. You're Hank Hilling right now, buddy.
Yeah. Damn it, Peggy.
Your narrow urethra.
Damn it, Peggy.
You need the stretches.
That boy ain't right. Lady Bird.
You know, the sad part is, can you guys hear me now? Yeah, the sad part is like between all that stuff and you guys being high, like what I'm trying to say isn't getting out the way I wanted to say. And so I'm just going to leave it here and sound like a complete...
Yeah, you seem fucking crazy right now, depending on what Randy cuts
I'm
out of the
I'm going to
episode.
sound...
Because he can make you, he can easily make you seem like a fucking like radio that can't find a channel.
Make you sound like a
on.
congressman who's running for a primary.
Fuck, I hope
that's what I can make you sound like.
Like one paragraph is like, goddamn milk prices are too high, and then the next paragraph is just like, we need to kill the Viet Cong, even though it's 2022.
I don't want it anymore.
Did you see that the other joke that was pretty good this week on Twitter?
No.
We need to get rid of the AR-15s and replace them with AK-47s because they're better at killing Americans,
more reliable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They just start tumbling it.
Yeah.
Too quickly, is my opinion. But no, like what was some senator said like, oh, the current day AR-15s are more dangerous than the M16s in Vietnam. It's just like that's not how that works. Because the AR-15s are literally a downgrade from the M16. For those of you that don't know,
I don't know, like
the current day AR-15s are literally downgrades from.
Did you do something, Rim? Because you're coming in so much.
I don't know what
now.
I did, Randy. I'm even more pissed off now. So there's that. Like I'm even more angry.
Called the smegma port.
Yeah,
out.
because you guys, the smegma port is gone. Is that we're in this country? We're failing young men in this country, and we're going to have more of these problems. That's what I'm saying.
What kind of problems are you worried about, Papa Rum?
Like all the problems. All right. We keep
the gas.
At least we got enough population to take care of our old people.
Fuck.
Unlike China and India, they're fucked.
Fuck everybody. You know
Are
what?
They really
I look
are.
up at the sky every morning and
Especially
I
China.
pray for a meteor to come because I don't. It just sucks. Everything fucking sucks right now. That's it.
I bet you that meteor wouldn't. Even
No, I
get the
wouldn't.
job
I'd be
done.
so fucking disappointed.
It would wipe the better half of society out. I bet you. That's what the meteor is gonna do. You know what I mean? It's gonna be this fucking awkward, like adolescent, lanky fucking meteor that doesn't know what it's fucking doing.
That could be idiocracy.
It'll
too.
be like, oh, I swear, I promise,
Yeah.
I'm forklift
We'll just call
certified.
we'll
You
call
know
the
that type
meteor
of meteor,
Randy.
and it just ruins fucking everything. It kills. It literally kills the best
Yeah,
half of society
what it would be.
somehow. Like the splash damage kills
Yeah.
the best half. All the Karens, all the fucking Karens, and fucking senators are left.
One
over.
day I'll be able to organize my thoughts with a good internet and I'll be able to put them down. And just I got a lot running through.
No, you'll be too
Nope,
high.
I
for
don't-
that.
Point of order. My grandma's name is Karen, and she's a nice ass lady. Okay, Cody.
My grandma died.
I swear to God.
My grandma's dead.
Her initials are KFC.
You really going to do this right now? My grandma's dead and I got to go to her funeral on Monday? You're going to talk about your grandmother?
Well, yeah.
You're kind of skipping out on the funeral. So.
I'm going to the funeral. I'll be there for the funeral and the burial.
You'll make an appearance.
Yeah. I'll show up for 5 minutes. I can't go.
Are you going to be in uniform?
You know what's sad is that, I will be dressed up. I have a suit on.
You need me to go and pretend to be you?
Could you, actually?
I think I could take it. I think I could pull it off.
Just do the class for me that day so I can actually go to the funeral. We're going to Casamia after. Well, they're going to Casamia after.
Oh, shit.
And I will be unable to attend. My kids got to go back to school and I got to get to my class. It's been a week, guys.
Man, Rich Digman doesn't give you bereavement?
No.
Oh, I got that in my contract.
Well, I don't have your contract.
You know, my family drops dead real fast.
I don't know what the hell I signed for episode 100, but I haven't had negotiations since then. Nobody's reached out to me.
When they tell you no more, you can't have a pay raise, you have to ask for more bereavement vacation days. Because, they really can't check you on bereavement. You can just say, you had a pet that died and...
Well, nowadays, your best.
I turned my 5 bereavement days into 10 work from home.
Your service hamster dies, you get 6 days off. If they don't, it's a fucking EEO claim or some shit, right? Because everybody's fucking special. Can we talk about spaghetti for a second? Hamsters. By the way, I'm gonna talk.
Happy birthday, spaghetti!
Yeah. Happy birthday, spaghetti! You piece of shit. Fuck you. What are you, 19 now?
What'd he do?
You know what he did?
Jesus Christ.
You know what he did? I don't understand it. I don't understand this one bit. I'm listening to my favorite podcasting internet, not Freedom Consumption, right? And we get down to the part where they have the audience do the show for them, Would you look at this? Yeah.
Right.
And I hear Matt say,
would you like
Spaghetti sent this in. It's a video Rem made 10 years ago about World of Warcraft. I don't what?
Wow. Okay.
What is this? Yeah, and so
know.
Matt,
what kind of porn do you have
porn
out there,
Cody?
It's
a World of Warcraft video.
Rem.
Sounds
like porn.
Before I started doing podcasting, I was playing around with Windows Movie Maker. All right. I saw what WoW Crender was doing on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, that looks like fun. Let me try. And I tried it, and it was really hard, and I stopped. I didn't do it ever again. I did 2 videos. But somehow, Spaghetti got into my personal YouTube, and then copied the link and shared it with Matt. And Matt couldn't play the music because they don't want to get a copyright strike, but I believe the song I used was Paralyzer by Finger 11.
Oh, my God.
Good, Rem.
It's 2011, and we're on our way to get Ragnaros. And I have some clips of my raid team fighting Ragnaros, right? And all this other bullshit, the fucking Firelands of that raid. Remember that raid, Randy? Firelands?
I don't know what he's saying.
No, I didn't play at all during that time. No. I came back for Miss Pandaria.
This is Cataclysm, and it was in Firelands, okay? And my raid team was out there.
Jesus
and there was
Christ.
Volcanus, and there was Ragnaros, and all that bullshit.
Start talking about Pokemon.
Team number 1 pickle.
Cody, I'm sorry you're high, all right? But I got to keep the show going here. So anyway, Spaghetti sends him a clip, and and it just falls flat because 1, Matt can't play the music, and 2, it's a video clip. So if you're listening on a podcast, you don't know what's going on. And 3, what's funny about Rem making a video? I don't understand. It was a shitty, stupid video. What's happening here? And I figured this one out. Is that Spaghetti has been trying to get our attention, and he doesn't know how to do it just directly. Spaghetti, the number is 860-316-4776. You're welcome to call and leave a voicemail whenever you want. All right. Also, if you actually listen to this, and I know you probably don't anymore, thank you for being a patron, by the way. You're welcome to come on the show anytime. You just reach out and say, "Hey, Rem, let me come on. Let's talk some shit." I'm like, absolutely, bud. You're always welcome. Randy, what do you think about that, bud?
I'm seeing. Nope, I don't have Spaghetti's number. I thought I did.
Do you want his number?
I was gonna call him, pipe him in.
Oh shit, you can do that,
man.
But I don't have his number.
What if I send you his number?
That gives me anxiety that you guys can just put me on the phone with anyone, really.
Yeah.
I'm kind of not okay with
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Maybe he doesn't want me to give you his phone number.
Right. That's what I said.
Maybe I don't want to talk to new people.
You don't know Spaghetti?
Rem. I know Spaghetti's not new.
Okay.
No, I do. But it's just like I saved enough gas in the tank for you chuckleheads tonight.
Listen to this guy. This guy rips a massive bong rip right before the show, before Randy shows up, and like you both are fucking high off your brains. And I'm here carrying the show.
I love you.
I got anger in my veins. I had a death in the family. I got a lot of bunch of shit happening this week.
Give me a little kiss, Freddie.
See, Cody's got his glasses off, trying to kiss me. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I have an astigmatism.
Yeah, I have a little of that. What's your prescription? I like it for my contacts.
I got the wide football. I got the wide football.
I'm -7 in the right and -750 in the left. My contact lens prescription. What's yours?
I got fuckered in both.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah, mine. My optical nerve got busted by this girl in like elementary school. She moved a chair when I
took a bat
down.
to my fucking head.
I hit my head on the oak table.
That's it.
Yeah,
she grew up to be a
prostitute.
prostitute.
To my face.
Wow, I took a rock on my nose. Big ass fucking rock. Too.
Oh, hey Rim, you wanted to talk about this text?
Oh yeah. I was getting there. So you read my mind. Thank you. See, I'm trying to get through here with shitty internet and my high co-hosts. Thank you, Randy, for stepping up and remembering something.
You're welcome. I'm the best. You don't have any better executive producer.
I don't have any friends.
No one's stepping up to do
the one
that.
friend I do have is a crazy reverse QAnon guy, and I don't want to be friends anymore.
you just don't.
Go ahead, Randy.
You hit unfollow or mute.
What am I doing?
See, this is what I'm talking about, you guys. This is why I want to fucking quit the show.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this shit anymore.
So it's okay.
Why not?
The text message.
Let's talk
Let's
about
get
it.
extra hot dog buns.
Oh, you want me to read it?
Text message. So
From
now you guys
Rim.
froze on me.
I remember why I dislike Cody now. I was like, I don't know if he likes us, LOL. He always says love you at the end of the night, though. And he said, oh shit, I meant Cody Rhodes as that one. I said, LOL.
Yeah, I knew it.
I thought you were mad he didn't respond. Rim, LMAO. No, ... I expect that. I meant Cody Rhodes and how he hurts himself on purpose just to put himself over. And then the next day I get to work and I said, I fucking accidentally wore Crocs to work. Jesus Christ. I stepped out of my car, put my feet on the ground and saw my Crocs and was like, fuck.
That's bad, Randy.
Nobody noticed.
So I was complaining about Cody.
You noticed.
But not the Cody we know and love. Another Cody. That guy sucks. That was funny. Can you guys hear me now? Am I back again?
Yeah, Cody's the legend now, though. WWE is going to make him a Hall of Famer off that one match.
Woo!
This guy sucks, Cody. The guy hurts himself on purpose just to get himself over. It's disgusting. Like he once took like whippings from a belt in the middle of the ring, like a fucking asshole.
So did Ward.
Like why do you have to do? You don't have to do that. It's fake. It's a fake.
Sounds Catholic.
Oh, yeah, you got a point. All right, so we got the great. All right, so here. Okay, so listen, this is why we're here tonight. All right, and it took us a fucking hour to get here, but we're here. Is that and I said at the beginning of the show is that you guys have forced me to do more episodes of the Rich Dickman Show, and I wanted to quit. I wanted to be done a couple weeks ago. Right, I wanted to be like, hey, goodbye, I'm done.
All right,
but now I have to stick around. Okay, so I said, Randy and I were talking because we don't bother you. We try not to bother you, Cody. We don't want to bother you during the week. No.
But you fail so miserably.
It's only like once though. But
no, I'm looking. You want to see? Let's see. What do we?
Say
got
the rich.
No. We're gonna see the number. I got.
Cody's
42.
Okay, well, you should read them. Okay, because they won't be unread. If you just read them, they wouldn't be unread. How about that? Like real simple solution.
No, all I got to do is scroll through it, and then it's marked as read.
There's a lot of crazy people on the internet. Okay, right. Yep.
I'm one of them.
Sure.
Yeah,
we all have our crazy moments, but some are crazier than others. Okay. And by the way, everybody, don't meet your heroes. All right. If you're a big fan of mine, there are none of you left. But if there was, I'm not the person you think I am. All right. Just as Randy. All right. I'm just some sort of asshole in real life.
He gives a good hug.
I do give a good hug. And I don't.
He makes you feel special.
Yeah. But what you get here on the Rich Dickman Show is maybe an amped up version of who I really am. Okay, it's a little amped up just because it's wrestling, right? We do here. We don't. I shouldn't. Randy, bleep that out. But professional wrestling and Howard Stern, the biggest influences in my radio career. So, anyways, what I'm saying.
Oh, I've never listened to Howard Stern. Is he okay?
Yeah, he used to be.
Baba Boo.
don't meet your internet heroes because they're all pieces of shit. Like everybody on the internet is basically a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Okay. And I have no problem saying that because I am one of them. I get it.
Yep.
But if you meet somebody on the internet and they're not the person you thought they were, like, don't fucking go crazy about it either. Because holy shit. So anyways, I don't know if you knew this, Randy and Cody, but I used to do a podcast called Torn Think Tank, right? And we would do 5,000 to 6,000 downloads a week. All right, 7,000 downloads weekly. We did so many fucking downloads. Randy, always lie about your download numbers. Always lie. Yeah, so it would basically hit like 1 million downloads within 6 months. It was crazy how many downloads we got. But because it was such a massive audience, is that we were exposed to more crazy people. All right, and then I was too stupid at the time to realize I should not be talking with these crazy people. I should remove them from my life, right, and pretend they don't exist because they don't. But I didn't do that. Made some mistakes.
Kill them.
Kill them. Hang them. Exactly. But I've been a lot more cautious, right, since coming back to the Rich Dickman show in 2018. It's like I didn't get close with people. We didn't make very many friends outside of the podcast, outside of NFHC.
Yeah, you suck.
Right.
I suck. We all suck.
We didn't promote the show very much. Okay. We have our little things. We have our fans. We have the few of them that we do, and it's great, and I love it, and it's small. And, I've been asked, right? Like I was talking with Candy a few weeks ago. She's like, "Do you have any plans to go?" And I was like, "No, I'm perfectly fine being small with a small, it limits the amount of crazy that I have to be exposed to. But now, we have to do at least 74 episodes. Right, we have to do at least 74 more episodes. So Randy, we came up with the great TRDS podcast friend search of 2022. Randy, why don't you go ahead and explain what the great TRDS podcast friend search of 2022 is?
All right, everybody. So the great TRDS podcast friend search of 2022 is going to consist of a bracket of podcasts that we listen to, Rim gives advice to. He's been doing this a decade. And then we try and make friends with by sending the content into their shows in some way. Yeah. And so I might have to listen to some podcasts. Cody, you got any recommendations? Let me know. And
God, I hate every aspect of this.
All right.
I really fucking do. This was not ran past me. This does not have my.
Yeah, you should have checked your messages.
Fuck off! I'm not. Oh God, new people.
That's the great TRDS podcast friend search of 2022.
So we're gonna throw it out there to the audience. Right?
Hopefully, one of them buys our domain.
I'm not doing this, Randall.
Amara, Svensson, and anybody else who might listen. If there are podcasts out there that you think we should be friends with or introduce ourselves to,
get out of here. Suck.
Let us know.
Suck.
All right, and Randy's taking on a bigger producer role, so Randy will start taking care of the leaving voicemails.
What could go wrong?
Brim, you have to do that because you have the higher follower count. I lost 25 people during my 115 days off.
And preferably there's podcasts where like everybody's like mostly sober or like are able to kind of have a conversation. Because I got to deal with these fucking listen to this shit.
I'm Brem. I'm
listen to this shit I got to deal with every week. Randy, do you have anybody lined up for the first of our friend search, the great TRDS podcast friend search of 2022? Or are we just throwing that out there to the ether?
Well, I was thinking we could go big and try and get Talk as Jericho.
Yeah, that's too big.
But
what the fuck?
Too big?
Yeah.
Too big. Okay. What about one more bowl?
Dean Martin.
One more bowl.
Well, you know what, Randy? I just had a thought. Since Cody hates this idea so much, it's like, Cody, let me ask you a question. All right, you know what? Because part of the great TRDS podcast friend search of 2022 is actually finding a direction for our podcast. Our podcast has just been like a general, hey, this is what's going on.
Yeah,
it's awful. Yeah, it's terrible. Like we can't classify this podcast as anything other than a couple of people talking bullshit. Right?
It's fun.
Would you prefer us to have a more specific tone, topic, direction?
We got to find a way to add value.
Yeah, we have to add value to the world.
God, you want to serialize this bitch.
Like I used to give advice to people, all right, playing Warcraft.
Good. That's what the world needed.
Yeah. And I still want to give advice. Like I feel like there's There's a generation of young men out there who are lost without strong fathers, and I want to be their father. That's what I want to do.
I feel like we got to also get people to do translations of the podcast in other languages so that we can spread to other markets.
You're going 5 steps too far, bud. We have to get past that 12 listener, barrier.
I like where his head's at, though.
I think we'd be huge in Brazil. Okay. I'm just saying.
All right.
I have no reason to doubt
Cody is going to
man.
think of a direction for the show. Randy, do you have a direction that you think the show should go in? Is it wrestling? Should we become a wrestling podcast?
God fucking no. I'll kill each of you.
No,
but I feel like we need to be a little more produced, maybe.
Yeah, a little more produced.
Like maybe have a last week in the Rich Dickman show as like a lead in.
Okay. Well, now that
I'll cut
now that you're editing, you can cut that as you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. I like that. That's a good idea, Randy.
Yeah. Should I type that down?
Yeah, you should probably write that down somewhere. You should always write down your good ideas. Cody, I had a rush of good ideas for this project I have to do next week while I was in the shower. And as soon as I get out of the shower, I grabbed my notes app and I started writing everything down. I took a page.
Amazon.
I don't have that, but I took a page out of Cody.
Alexa. Dude, it's $19. Just get $19. Put a fucking thing.
I don't have an electrical outlet in my shower.
Fuck, what was my idea?
I'll make you one.
Thank you. The best.
It'll come back to you on
last week on TRDS. You clip. Yeah, you clip as we go. Yeah. All right. What else? What?
And I can play it each week.
I have an eyelash stuck in my fucking eye.
God, you're so high right now.
I'm done.
What else?
There's an eyelash in my fucking eye.
So Roast Mortem was a fairly large podcast, Cody. What did you guys do to grow?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. All right, that's helpful.
You just keep. I don't know. My shtick is just keep going.
So, as we get other podcasts on, we got to put their podcast name in our description, so when people search for their podcast, we pop up.
Oh, be sluts. That's what Randy just said.
Also, we need better SEO. I've been talking to
Be sluts.
to the IT department about that. They don't have anybody. So
you're fucking falling asleep right now.
Gerbils.
That's what's happening. You're falling asleep.
No, I'm wide awake,
Are
bro.
you sure?
Like, I'm giving you good updates.
Okay,
here.
you look like you got your eyes closed.
Randy could chase a steeple.
Yeah, like, dude, I could draw the architecture for a new chapel right now.
Do it. Fucking prove it.
Okay. Give me a fucking iPad. Chip me an iPad.
Cody's got that.
I need an iPad.
Get him an iPad. Yeah. No, you heard him. Get him an iPad.
All right, so that's what we got going on. The great TRDS podcast friend search of 2022.
God, that's horrific.
All right,
That's horrific.
Tell us who you want us to be friends with. It doesn't matter who. It could be Cumtown. All right. It could be Making
Friends.
a Murderer. Is that a podcast? I'm not sure. It could be
See, you don't
Joe
even,
Blow down the street.
I really want to pitch you guys to Heavyweight in some way. That would be hilarious.
What's that?
Because that's a huge podcast.
So do it. You're the producer. Do it. Me and Cody will make an appearance anywhere, and like we're a good team.
Last time I pitched to Gimlet, it didn't go well though, and now they're owned by Spotify. So, yeah.
What time are we at? I think we have.
Did I ever tell you about Tales from the Tar Pit?
No.
I'm at $1.20.
Oh, my podcast pitch. I was going to interview people from who have survived the opioid epidemic in my area.
That sounds awful.
You kind of see. Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
It's
Randy.
fucking awful.
Well, and then also examine the lives of the folks that have been lost.
This is why I don't get excited when you guys are like, I have an idea, because this is what it is 9 out of 10 times.
From him, I have good ideas.
This is what it is 9 out of
really
fucking
good
10
ideas.
times.
Oh, good.
Well, I
So
said
when you
the
see the
pitch
luster
into-
in my eyes, like glare out and falter, Rem, this is why. This is why
This is an old
I don't get
pitch.
excited.
This is a
I can
retread.
tell. I can tell.
Retread.
I can tell.
Tales from the
All
Tar
right.
Pit. That was a good.
God.
That had legs.
Randy,
Tales from the Crypt.
No, it would have had seasons.
richdickmanshow@gmail.com.
I could have got.
Or you can tweet the
Wrap this
show,
up.
Rich
I'm
Dickman
done.
Show. All right.
This is a weird
Yeah, this is a weird
burrito.
one tonight. I was expecting more out of
It's
you
a
guys.
weird, soupy
Everybody's high,
burrito.
and nobody. Randy, play the Thinking with Your Dickman music.
Oh, shit.
You want segments? We've got segments. It's thinking with your dickman.
I forgot to tell you, Cody. I'm sorry. We got 2. Get in there, bud.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, no, these are
Let me
old.
just get-
We've done these.
What?
Good.
Yeah.
I thought they were new.
No.
Well, that's fucking embarrassing.
It's less work I have to do, honestly.
We can do them again
flex our
anyways. Fuck it. All right.
Yeah, no. Ready? Ready? Here we go. Improv acting test. Pretend this is new.
I mean, it's new to
this
me.
is
That's
it,
why I thought they were
okay?
new. I
This
don't
is-
remember these. So,
Oh, okay. They're new then. Janelle from Westminster, California writes, "Help me, please. I just bought a new house, and when I set the thermostat to 68 degrees, almost nice, it only gets to 70. I've had the repairman out several times, and there's nothing more they can do. What direction should I go to get
All right, so-
recompense?" What a unique and interesting question.
this
I've
is
never
amazing.
heard.
I wonder where that problem comes from.
Right,
Like, if she
boys?
sets it to 68 and it won't
Right.
go above 70. That's crazy. You know what she needs? Janelle, you know what you need? All right. I want you to go. You need to, a lawyer. First of all, a lawyer. Okay. Because you always want to have a good lawyer, a good family lawyer to take care of any, legal needs, wills, fucking contracts, real estate stuff. Someone you can always fall back on, a good lawyer. Also,
I get the legal plan through Rich Dickman Corp.
yeah, we have that. So if you're interested, richdickman.com, you can apply. But Janelle, get yourself a Nest thermostat, okay? All right? And here's why. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you know how you have to go to...
She's not the homeowner.
No. Cody, you can put your own thermostat in. Okay, I'm sure the homeowner would appreciate this. But listen. You let me finish my thought. All right, let me finish my thought.
Okay.
Because every day, right now, Janelle, you're like me, all right? You have to go... Well, not me right now because it's 80-something degrees, but in the winter. You got to go to your thermostat, and you got to set it. All right, you got to get up off the couch, like you're feeling a little chilly. Oh shit, let me bump up the thermostat a little bit. Boom. Oh, you're leaving for the day. You're going to turn the heat down. Let me turn the thermostat. You got to walk over to that goddamn thermostat, turn it down, right? And I'm almost a pro in this stuff, so I'm getting a new furnace in a couple weeks on Juneteenth.
Right.
Now, the thermostat is your responsibility. However, you get yourself a Nest. Right? And you install that little Nest and you hook it up to your Wi-Fi and you got that shit on your phone, right? And you look at your phone, you're like, "Hey Siri, set my thermostat to 68 degrees." And anything after that is Nest's fault. You can't help it.
So what? Sue nests when it doesn't...
Hell yeah,
True.
Cody. I'm trying to raise my temperature to 68 degrees. A thing won't go past 70. What the fuck, Nest? Pay me money.
But that just warrants a refund, doesn't
It
it?
warrants something.
And
Maybe
nothing
you
more?
Did I tell you guys about my
can
first
do an
apartment?
Amazon refund and keep the product.
Even
Damages
cooling
are
it?
accrued.
Yeah. What's your first apartment? Did you have a Nest in your first apartment? Not a rat's nest, but an actual Nest thermostat?
What the fuck?
What? You tell me.
Man, it's weird.
Oh, okay. First apartment. So anyways, I moved in and it was hot as fuck in there. And I couldn't figure out why.
Mhm.
And so I turned on the AC and I ran it the entire time that I was there. Like 2 months in though, I realized that it had heat in the ceilings that radiated down and that motherfucker was turned to max.
Glorious.
And that's why it was so fucking hot in there all the time. I thought it was because it was in a brick building. Yeah.
I had the inverse problem when I was in college, Randy. I lived in Boston's Chinatown in college, and I couldn't get my bedroom hot enough, so I was one of those idiots that was just like, "Oh, fucking, I'll just get a thicker comforter." And then when that didn't work, I'll be like, "Oh, I'll just get a even thicker comforter and then stack both of them." You know what I mean? But it turned into, you know what I mean? But like come springtime, I realized why I could never keep my room warm. Some asshole didn't complete the window assembly. So there's literally just nothing between me and the Boston chilly night air throughout the entirety of winter. You know, the thermostat worked perfectly. It just, the window wasn't put together correctly. And then, like, there was just a perpetually open hole to the outside. You know what I mean? That was literally just blocked off by, like, curtain. Window curtain. So it was just like, shit, I have the exact opposite of your problem. Janelle. So it was Janelle? Janelle. Janelle, okay. Let's go. Let's
go
see
to number
what Joe
3.
Mar.
Go to number 3, Cody.
Go number 3, okay. Mike writes in. I had asked Randy to pick me up sativa and indica at the dispensary. The asshole came back with 2 indicas. Does he owe me money? Question mark. This is weird because I thought this was Jike, but it's Mike.
Yeah, no,
okay.
Mike, thanks for writing in. That's a really good question. I think he does owe you money because you had asked for a specific order. You had asked for a sativa and an indica at the dispensary.
But by no means do you get the order and your money
sativa
back.
that was requested. And I asked for it to be substituted with another sativa, and it was not.
God, do you know what Taco Bell's been doing to me through the Uber Eats app?
Giving you sativa instead of indica?
Similar case, goddammit. No, I've been asking for goddamn frozen Baja Blasts, the slushy shit. And they've been just giving me regular Baja Blasts.
Fuckers.
And I'm just like, you cocksuckers.
What if it melts on the way over?
$1.90 extra. No, it doesn't. You can clearly see, there's fountain drink ice in it. You know what I mean? Which they would never do that if it was
Why don't you just go to
frozen.
Taco Bell yourself and get it?
Because when I get there, they're going to be like, sir, the machine's broken. And it's just like, that's why you've been giving me the fucking... that's exactly the reason. Because they don't have the balls to be like, sir, they're not going to call you up and be like, what do you want instead? They're just going to like, oh, sorry, we didn't see you on the frozen one.
Yeah, I did time at a Taco Bell. We did that shit all the time.
Yeah.
It's always broken.
Yeah. Like with Mexican pizzas, when we ran out of the little Tostita shells, we would use other harder shells. I'm
not saying like don't pull like the switcheroo substitutes. Just like the Uber Eats app should literally have something just to be like, sorry, not working or out of order or not right now, temporarily unavailable. So they don't have to like disappoint me and take my money, take my hard-earned like American USDs. Because, it's like $1 or $2 extra for the frozen Slurpee.
You ever have one of those assholes, cancel your order on you, Cody? I heard that's a thing that they just can't. You place an order.
It happens sometimes. Yeah, because they wanted, they're there for the hustle, then realize, oh, shit, you're too far out of the way. And it's actually anti-hustle to come get you. Yeah.
You know what I don't like? It's like I go to this coffee shop on the weekends, right? And every once in a while I go during the week, right? It's Neil's Donuts. And they have great coffee, right? And good donuts, great coffee. So I go there on a weekend for me and the wife, get a big coffee, right? Sure. And I look over to the side while I'm standing in line, and they got a whole shelf of orders ready to go. And then the delivery drivers will show up and they'll just walk right in like they own the place. And it's like, yo, Mel, I'm number 2. And they're all rude about it and shit because they want to get their order and get out of there. I don't know. It doesn't feel right to me. It feels like
it's 2022.
Just be rude.
It's weird.
Just be rude to everybody, I guess.
Be the bigger asshole.
So, Randy, what happened here? Mike wants to know. They wouldn't replace the sativa that he had ordered?
No, and I texted and did not get a response on what you wanted to do. So the end result was I just doubled up the one that I knew that you liked.
I feel like if you actually had texted and weren't lying right now, Mike would have responded to you and told you what to do.
I'm fairly certain that text happened. I could search.
I mean, it's between you and Mike. I've got nothing to do with any of this stuff. I don't, I think you guys are disgusting for.
You know whose court we should take this to?
Stephen R. Dickman's court.
Steve Harvey's is where I was.
Is he still alive? Did he get arrested for touching girls or something? What happened to that guy?
No.
Oh.
No, he's got a court show now where he gives away money.
He has a court show now? I thought he was doing Family Feud.
Yeah, he's a judge.
No shit.
And that. He does both.
Oh.
And he has a radio show.
On the judge show, does he wear the whole judge outfit?
No, he wears a suit.
All right, that's good. So he's not really a judge.
And he goes, and that's my ruling.
Well, he can't. He can't though, unless he wears the judge outfit. He can't use the gavel. That's against the law. I'm sure it is. I'm sure he's.
Well, he does
breaking a law somewhere.
He doesn't give a fuck.
No, money cures everything. I guess.
Give a fuck.
Holy shit, Steve Harvey, the judge. Did you know Steve Harvey's a judge, Cody? Doing cocaine.
In what, the court?
Yeah. Yeah, we're going off the rails now. All right, where are we at now, Cody? Thank you.
Rails, cocaine.
It was good to do Thinking with Your Dickman again. even if it was. Cody, give me some improv. Let's do some improv, Cody. You want to do a role play or something?
Oh God. Sure. Where do we start? I always hate this question. It's like, where do you start with improv?
Cody, all right. You be my
improv or thought experiment. Improv or thought experiment.
How about you be my video editor and I be a producer?
No, God, no, never.
All right, let's finish the show off with a thought experiment. Go ahead.
I don't.
Okay, all right, hold on. Let me stop you. I'll help you.
Something.
No,
You're just like, I
got it.
Pull something out of your ass, Cody. I know you're high as shit.
My son is 14,
Whatever.
and I fear like I'm poisoning his brain with my
Putting on
bullshit.
lip balm.
Oh, Rim's frozen.
Is that
again, motherfucker?
Of course he is.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, is this a thing?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
You're back. Okay.
A little bit.
So I started the Theseus ship paradox with my son because he had asked me.
Good. Nightmare fuel.
Well, because it all started with, like, I told him, I said, listen, I remind my kids at least once a month, if I die, put my brain on ice until you can put it into a robot's body. All right, because I want to see the future.
That's a hell of a stupid burden to say.
I am a terrible father. I'm a terrible father. Okay, but we got into it. He's like, well, then you just be a robot. And I'm like, well, no, I would be me in a robot's body.
Cyborg.
And he'd be like, but you'd be, I said, wait a second, bud. What is me? Is me?
Yeah.
Or is me? And then I said,
are you, or are you like the pilot of a meat suit?
right. And I said to him, what makes us? Is it our skin and our bones and our muscles, or is it what's our heart and our brains and our consciousness? And he started thinking, and I said, have you ever heard the paradox of Theseus?
Oh, you freaking your children out with existentialism.
But I think I did Theseus's boat wrong. So could you please just go over the story once again?
Theseus is the captain of a ship, or at least the proprietor of a ship, and every time a part of his ship rusts or rots because of exposure to the elements, he throws that part overboard and has it replaced. So somebody, on an island could in fact reassemble, Theseus' ship once Theseus cycles through all the parts, and they salvage one of all the necessary parts. So then it comes under question, who owns Theseus' ship?
Right,
is it the ship that is it the ship that Theseus currently helms, that has been refreshed at least once over every part, or is it the islander that reconstructed everything that was slightly rotted or rusted?
Yeah, all right, I had it right. Could I?
It's why fucking used cars have VIN numbers all over the car, not just one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that prevents insurance fraud too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Randy's got a new car.
It's pretty amazing. In rain, though, the adaptive cruise control failed me because the radar got blocked in heavy rain.
Oh, did you get into an accident?
Yeah, almost.
Wow.
Almost, no, it was
2020
fine.
problems.
All right.
I just resumed control of the vehicle.
Yeah, Cody, it's pretty fascinating to think about, right? What is, Yeah, it's good. I like opening up his brain. We just finished season 4 Doctor Who. All right. Yeah.
I'm sure there's stuff in there that brings.
Oh, sure, but I just want to say season 4 Doctor Who is probably one of the best seasons of Doctor Who. And Donna,
who's the
David
doctor?
Tennant. Tennant's last full season.
Donna. Yep.
And Donna's the companion.
Because it's not romantic.
Yeah.
Which I like. It's just it's a cheeky brother sister vibe, and just
Donna's just the fucking best companion that there ever has been. And I told my son,
tremendous
exactly.
actress.
And I said at the beginning when we started the series, I said, listen, I'm not going to tell you who my favorite companion is until we get there, but I can tell you my favorite companion suffers the worst possible ending. It's not that she dies. Death would be preferable to this. She just can't remember and will have no idea of how important she was and what she did to save the universe several times. It's awful. It's so fucking awful.
There's it's down a fairly deep rabbit hole, but I just finished watching a playthrough of Danganronpa 2. It's a quirky Japanese murder mystery whodunit type of video game. But the thing the thing is, it brings up this weird question of like these people like dive into this like virtual like matrix world. But the thing is, while they were in the virtual matrix world, they have just enough experiences where they don't know whether it's right to like go back to their bodies with their updated, virtual experiences, knowing they're fake but valid experiences still, or just like rebooting to like, they're, or just rebooting to like before the experiment starts. And like they don't know. They're still them. It's just, do you think you're a different person after having, you know what I mean? Like experiences, at least for like maybe like, let's say 3 or 4 simulated weeks. Yeah. Are you a different enough person where you would have a crisis, reverting to how you were before you went in the simulation, or upload or, quote unquote, saving your personal virtual experiences to your body? And it's just one of those things they can't decide, like, which is the real them.
We really sort of think about it
so like that could be a good like thought experiment to go out. So like if you went into the Matrix for like, let's just say like 4 weeks, Rem, and had like a 4-week virtual vacation. Well, not necessarily a vacation, just ups and downs. So it's not all sweet. Experience. Yeah. So like maybe just hanging out with people, researching, watching television, or just, you know what I mean? Not all enjoyment. Like maybe you have to do some research or like some work in this virtual space. After 4 weeks, you know what I mean? A month's time. Like, do you think the real you is would you revert to you a week ago?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like none of this like virtual stuff is in your head. Or do you feel like it would, your experience would be incomplete if you didn't include, so these 4 weeks.
When you wake back up, do you remember the 4 weeks? And it's just like, that didn't really.
That's your option. Like you have the choice of remembering your 4 virtual weeks, or like,
I would want to remember my virtual weeks.
Yeah. But like, would you feel like you're like, okay, so like, would you feel like you're overwriting your old memories? You know what I mean? To be inclusive now? Because you know how like machines, right? You have to update and quote unquote overwrite things. You can't. Really
what was my physical body doing?
So like, it was just in a chair. You can just say like Matrix rules in a chair. You can say like the inside of like the machine like experiences time at like 32
All right,
times speed.
So since my physical body was doing nothing, my unphysical body was doing. I would want to remember that. I'd want to keep all that as an experience. Yeah.
So that would mean like updating like your physical brain all the way, all new. So it essentially be like everything Rem has experienced plus the 4 virtual weeks. But you realize you're rewriting.
There's no way to prove the past was real to begin with.
That could be very comforting, given like this crisis. You know what I mean? Like if you're aware, there's no real proof it existed. Like AKA like the Church of Last Thursdayism. Pull that trigger.
Yep. That's where I'm at. Like I'm at a point in life, Cody, where like I'm always. I recognize now. I recognize that I'm always changing. Like back in my 20s, like I didn't think I was changing. I was just some stupid asshole. But I can see now how far that I've come every day of my life, and how I've changed, and how I'm a different person today than I was 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago. So I'd want to keep that experience, because all those experiences lead to who you are at present.
Okay. So I see your logic. You're like, if my like physical half is doing nothing in a chair, like give me the richer experience, aka the virtual one, even though it's fake.
Yeah, 100%. That was good, Cody. Thanks for saving the episode. I'm sorry.
That was a good cherry.
Yeah,
good cherry
Randy, I'm sorry for being a dick to you tonight. I don't know where it comes from. I see you there. You look like you're sleeping. I get angry. I'm sorry. It's not personal.
I'm 2 addies deep.
Oh, you 2 addies deep? Don't look like it, man.
I'm wide awake.
That boy's on speed. You can tell by his eyelids.
Run, you better run like
he's on reverse speed.
Get us out of here. We're coming.
Cody, I apologize to you as well for my shit.
It's fine.
Randy, edit all that bullshit out. Make me sound like a hero. Say the words.
Let's bring this baby home.
Wow, we are coming up. Hey, thank you everybody for listening this week. Again, listen, the great TRDS podcast friend search of 2022 is happening. So if you think of somebody,
I hate this.
If you think of somebody that Cody should be friends with, or me, or Randy, all right, drop us a line
fucking
at Rich Dickman Show or richdickmanshow@gmail.com. Okay, let us know, because we need to expand. If I'm going to do this for another 76 episodes, we need to make some friends and like do something special. Cody's working on
wrestling podcasts will be given priority.
Yes, Cody's working on a behind the scenes of our trip. I'm not rushing you. I just want to know, do you need help, or is this like we never really communicated on this, Cody? Do you want do you want my input?
I'll see what's there and see what I can do.
All right.
Because some people didn't document shit.
You know, it's incredible, isn't it? Like you say, hey, just it'd be cool if you guys took video. Then I said that and I ruined. I'm sorry, Cody. I'm sorry for ruining it for you. But fucking Randy's like, oh, I only have footage of the plane taking off and landing.
No, I did a promo before I took off.
Jesus,
exciting shit, Randall.
Christ.
I did a promo in bed. I did a promo in bed.
Just do it on the toilet.
That's the exact energy. That's the energy.
Do your promos on the toilet, just like the behind the scenes videos. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Randy.
Man, I had to Bondo the tub this week. And I fucked up the first one because I forgot to put a layer of Bondo down first before you put the fiberglass cloth down. And then you put another layer of Bondo. Anyways, I had to strip it off, and I still have to fucking do that. But the side patch has turned out really good.
You already said bring the baby home.
Let's bring this baby home.
Thank you, everybody, for listening to the Rich show. If you like what we do, you want to support the show, tell a friend, leave a review. But if you like us even more than that, go ahead, join the Patreon. Check the Patreon out. Because right now on the Patreon, it's an all-new Stony Curiosity Hour with my boys Cody and Randy, and they're talking about the Library of Babel, and it fucking freaked me out, and I think it ruined this episode because I had a lot more positive energy till I realized that my future self has already been documented, and it fucked my brain up. But check it out.
Not just your future self, everything you have done, your entire biography is written somewhere in, the towers of this library.
Time is not a flat circle.
I can tell you exactly where.
It's a timey-wimey ball of goobly gop. Yep. So Patreon.com/Rich Dickman. All right. Sony Curiosity number 6 is up there now. You can see the videos every week. And richdickman.com for all of your Rich Dickman needs. Okay. Click the merch tab. Get yourself a shirt. All right. Our Eat the Rich shirt still on Amazon. Check that out. All right. That's a great shirt. We got YouTube stuff. All right. Check the YouTube stuff out. I got a Pepsi Nitro review. We got our behind the scenes video from last year. We're going to have some more stuff coming. You got the episodes on there as well. YouTube. I got to do shorts for the Rich Dickman YouTube channel. I got to start doing shorts.
I don't know.
I don't either.
The last week in Rich Dickman could be a short.
Last week in Rich Dickman, it can absolutely be a short, Randy. That's great.
We could cut the video.
Cody, like the shorts is the weirdest thing. Like I have a stupid video of Randy that a picture and then a green screen looks like he's getting out of bed, and it has like 3.2 thousand views. My son just recorded a clip of him crashing in NASCAR Heat 5. And it's got 3.3 thousand views. By the way, my son and my father and I are going up to New Hampshire NASCAR race, and we've got pit passes, Cody. I'm going to tell you all about it next month. I can't wait to tell you all about it. Listen.
Oh, did I tell you we're going to Detroit?
Yes.
Oh, good.
For the wrestling event after Forbidden Door Dynamite.
Reach out to Cripple Jesus, or the formerly known as Cripple Jesus. Oh yeah, so richdickman.com. Go there. Listen to our friends. Listen to Not For Human Consumption. Okay, I had a lot of good chats with Matt this week. We even spoke on the phone a little bit. It was nice to hear his voice. Matt, I think you're special, and I love you. And Jay, I hope you're feeling better. And Randy, like all you had to do was talk shit about Walter, like missing so many episodes. That's all you had to do, but you didn't do shit. And he just...
I was wondering where Walter was.
Yeah, he just stepped all over you. I think my internet went out.
We settled this
going anyways.
It's been settled.
God.
I settled it.
So listen to our friends, Not From Consumption Podcast. RichDickmanShow@gmail.com or at Rich Dickman Show on Twitter. Executive producer Randy is kind of back on Twitter a little bit, but not on his phone. He is at Sir0 with an E.
Oh, no, it's on there. Kristen bullied me into putting it on
She bullied you? All right, as long as you're promoting. Or Sir0 with an E at gmail.com. Cody at Cody McCann, CODYMCCANN. All right, check him out. All right, say hi, say what's up. And my screen is frozen right now, and you should see the face that Cody's making. I wish I could show that to everybody. It's incredible. Oh, he's still doing it in his live. He's still doing
It
it.
really is.
Producer Ryan at Ryan
really
TRDS.
is.
My mother at Rem_Mama.
You're the
and I,
weird
of
one
course,
because it fell off
am
for
at
us.
Rem Dickman. Randy, if they want to call the show like Spaghetti should, all right, instead of sending fucking 10-year-old videos not from consumption that nobody could see, how do they call the show? How do they?
They're going to give us a call at 860-316-4776. Svensson, I'm calling you out, man. I know you listen to the show. I would love to hear your voice. If not, I get it, man. But if so, it would be awesome. And then you can join us Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern, usually bit.do/TRDS1. You get in there, Rim will announce 24 hours in advance at least when we're going to record. So that's where
Sometimes
you
it's news to me. Sometimes I find out that morning, I'm like, oh shit, I guess I'm doing a show tonight.
Yep. That's how we roll. And so now
I
I'm
don't
going to
know.
pitch
I
back to
assume they're
Rim.
talking.
He's clearly frozen, though.
What a
So you're
weird
an asshole
episode.
for doing
I didn't know.
it. You know what I mean? It's just like,
I thought he moved, bro.
let's play hot potato with a live grenade.
Weekend at
throw
Bernie's
it
this
in the
shit.
sleeping, throw it in the sleeping man's cot. And then you're just like, oh, no.
But if you have any questions
That was
of
his
what I may have
problem.
said or what I
Yeah.
thought, I would be happy to answer
Son
them
of a
for you.
bitch.
Because I think there's I do
Alright.
think
I'm
there's
perfect.
a conversation to be had, like an actual serious,
am
honest
the best.
conversation to be had about the issues we have. And it's not a political
back in
issue,
here
right?
so
It's
we
not,
can
it's not about politics. It's not about left or right. It's not about MAGA or
Wow,
Antifa
really
or whatever the
shitty
fuck.
with
It's
that.
not about any of that stuff. It's about how we're just being torn apart. We're being
He's like
torn apart as a
downloading, like,
country.
fucking hard
Being torn
coding.
apart as friends. Like over stupid shit. Over
Cody,
really
you slay
stupid
me.
fucking shit. Just because we can't sit and talk. Everything's black or white. Nothing's gray. Like everything, there's so much gray. You
alright,
gotta
is that
talk
what
about
you
the
do?
gray. You gotta live in the gray. Because you can't
I'll
always
say
be
whatever
black,
I
you
wanna
can't be
say.
white. You gotta live in the gray.
Rem doesn't come back in the next
I know,
15
it's sad and it's
Rather.
frustrating.
You can add a
Bad.
fucking footnote.
I hope Randy left some.
I am whatever you say I
But I
am.
love everybody.
If I wasn't,
I love
then why would
everybody.
you say I
I
am?
love every one of you. There's zero
You have
hate in
10
my heart.
seconds
The
to
only
come
hate in my
back and
heart
start
exists for
fucking
people who don't know anything.
Oh, don't you fucking tell
Hey, honestly,
me
God,
that.
let's just stick to this. I
No.
don't want to use blinkers.
I have
Oh,
no
there's more hate in my heart for people who
None?
can't accelerate onto a highway properly.
I have been
either.
congested.
I
I
know
feel
you
like
get
I have
on the
mono
highway.
somehow.
You got to get up to highway
Oh.
speed, 55,
All right,
65,
Rem's not
75,
coming
whatever it is,
back.
wherever you are, not 45 and then speed up. That's how you cause accidents. Well, anyways, there's no hate in my heart. I love everybody, right? Whatever your cause, I appreciate it and I accept it and I support it. Don't ask me to be public about it because I won't, because that's not how I roll. But whatever. Love you all. Love everybody.
But
Thanks for
no,
listening.
then
We'll
what
do
do
it
I
again
say?
next
I say
week.
see ya.
Yeah, and then I say boosh.
Boosh. Boosh. Bye.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Rem, say goodbye quick. while
Don't
you have
worry, I already
internet.
did. You got a whole 5 minutes of me talking about shit on there.
Good. Splice that together,
Yeah.
Randy. I'm sure
Good luck
that'll be
with that
fun
one,
as
Randy.
hell.
Holy shit. I just imagined you guys
God
quit.
damn it.
Oh, he froze again.
You know what you do,
I'm
Randy?
stopping
I was
recording.
going to add it after this shit.